Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of The Cloud Show. We are going to do the first live episode of 2025. You're very welcome to be here with us today because we're going to talk about another important topic, namely Power Platform and citizen developmentship, and how does that fit into the picture. So for organizations, for example, that are looking to accelerate their digital transformation, how does Power Platform stand out then as sort of a tool set that can bridge that gap between technology and business needs? We have with us an MVP who's going to talk to us about that specific topic. She is a superstar expert on this thing. And the guest today is Maria-Anastasia Moustaka. Very welcome to the Cloud Show.
Hello, Magnus. It's so great to see you again.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you as well. For the viewers, we met in Tunisia, where we were both speakers on the international stage there. So, Maria, you are same as myself. You are an international superstar, an international speaker who speaks at conferences. And additionally, I know that I already said in the intro that you're a Power Platform, you're an MVP, right? It's not called a Power Platform MVP, right? It's something else. It's
business apps.
Business apps. Sorry, yes, business apps. That was I was looking for. So tell us just a little bit about yourself before we dive into this Power Platform topic.
I am Maria-Anastasia, a software developer with a passion for problem solving. I am also a PhD candidate specializing in computational thinking, combining my passion for technology and education. Beyond technology, I love traveling to explore new cultures, dance, play with my VRs, and spending time with my cats, who often keep me company during my remote work.
That's lovely. I also have a cat that keeps me company during my remote work. She usually sleeps down here on the floor in my office, and then she comes and tells me when I need to go refill her food. That's what they do. Cats sleep and eat. All right, very nice. It's good to have you on the show, and I love that you're combining your passion for technology into it's a lifestyle, right? Plus the PhD thing that you're working on is. Call it a thing. It's a kind of a big thing. When are you going to be done with it? What time do I call your doctor?
Actually, I am at the beginning, so I have three years more.
Well, that's great. You have lots of interesting conversations to have at conferences, various places. I hope to see you somewhere again soon. Let's dive into it because the Power Platform topic is quite big. I myself come from a developer background, so I have a master's degree in computer science. I came in as a developer, as a junior dev at some point, and has become, I guess, more experienced over the years. So I have a developer background, and I believe that most of us are curious as developers about Power Platform and citizen developers and that sort of thing. So tell us first, can you, is it possible to briefly intro the position of what is Power Platform?
Of course. The Power Platform is a suite of tools designed to help us create, automate, and analyze data quickly and efficiently, even without advanced coding skills. It consists of Power Apps for building applications, Power BI for data visualization, Power Automate for process automation, and Power Pages for website building.
Okay. The stuff that I have seen is mostly, I think, Power BI. I've looked at a bit, definitely. I mean, I have customers that use that for visualizing data and for working with their data. I've set up collections of the data, right? I've been gathering the data from various data sources, and I have been connecting them to Power BI dashboards for my customers. So that's all part of Power Platform. Good. All right. So, well, do you have any reference cases or examples of how this has been used in the real world, other than the simplest thing that I gave. Power BI was like the first tool in the Power Platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
None of the other ones were there when they came up with Power BI, I think.
Yeah. So let me share some real world examples of the Power Platform. In different projects at the company I work for. First example I want to share with you is a leave tracking tool. The challenge was clear. Managing leave requests manually has becoming time-consuming and prone to errors as the team expanded. To address this, we built an app using Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, and SharePoint that centralized all leave information, making it easy, accessible to everyone in the company. Employees could check their available vacation days and submit requests, while managers had a streamlined workflow to review and approve the leaves. Made the,
yeah, go ahead.
What made this tool especially powerful was its multi-level approval mechanism, which worked seamlessly even in complex organization. By automating this process, the company not only saved time for HR teams, but also created a transparent system that employees trusted. Another project I am particularly proud of is an AI-powered invoice reader. A client needed to process a large number of invoices, and manually handling them was time-consuming. Using the Power Platform, we built an app that incorporates AI Builder capabilities. The app reads invoice documents, identifies and extracts data, such as vendor names, dates, amounts, and automatically transfers this information into an Excel sheet or in other integrated systems. This app transforms a tedious manual task into a fast automated process, significantly reducing errors and improving efficiency. The third example I'd like to share is about a ticketing app we developed to improve internal support processes. Employees had been struggling with submitting and tracking support requests, whether for IT issues, facilities, or other internal services. We built an app where users could log their requests with just a few clicks. The app would automatically assign tickets to the appropriate team based on the type of issue, prioritize them based on urgency, and provide real-time updates on the status of its ticket. This drastically improved communication, accountability, and response times, resulting in a more efficient and reliable support system. Last but not least, we recently completed a project for a production line integration. In this case, we connected ERP systems with IoT devices. Real-time data was captured from machines, processed through a custom-built website, and then integrated into the ERP system, which we built using Dynamics 365. This allowed for better monitoring, decision-making, and automation in the production process.
That's really interesting. Wow. Okay, so clearly we can use all kinds of business cases with this Power Platform and integrate and do various things. That's really wow. Okay, I had no idea. So that kind of blew me away a little bit there. But so the people who are then building these applications using the Power Platform, often referred to as citizen developers. Should we talk a little bit about that? Who are these citizen developers, and why are they like in this picture here? Why are they part of this digital transformation story?
Citizen developers are becoming one of the most exciting parts of digital transformation within organization. These are employees who, without formal programming skills, leverage low-code and no-code tools to build solutions. To begin with, they truly understand the business needs. Being on the front lines, they experience the inefficiencies and challenges firsthand. This allows them to create solutions that are practical, targeted, and directly address pain points in their workflows. They also drive innovation. Instead of waiting for IT to design and deliver solutions, they can take matters into their own hands. This agility not only speeds up problem solving, but also frees up IT teams to focus on larger and more complex projects. More importantly, citizen developers bridge the gap between business and IT. They are uniquely positioned to translate business needs into actionable technical solutions. This ensures that they create that what they create is both functional from a technical perspective and relevant to the organization goals. The rise of citizen developers is a part of a broader shift toward democratizing technology. It's not longer just the IT department driving innovation, it's happening across all levels of the business. Uh, this not only empowers employees, but also enables organizations to innovate faster and more effectively. And I can tell you from personal experience, as a developer myself, I've had the opportunity to collaborate with citizen developers, and I have seen firsthand how their insights and creativity enhance the solutions we build together. They bring a deep understanding of business challenges, while I focus on creating custom code where the Power Platform can't do it. This includes building integrations, adding unique functionalities, or addressing high specific technical needs. It's this partnership combining business expertise with technical customization that truly drives impactful innovation.
I get it. So, well, I couldn't agree more because I'm from the deep IT dev side of things of the world myself, right? So I'll tell you a quick anecdote. I was working for a customer some years ago. It's actually many years ago now, and there was in this company there was like a kitchen place in the middle of their offices. On the one side were IT and all those people and developers in IT, and on the other side were more like all the other functions of the house. Like there was accounting and there was bookkeeping. There was like legal and various marketing, and other people were on the other side. So it was kind of split like that. And there were two people talking from the marketing side, I think, of the house. And they were discussing something, and one of the persons said, well, you have to go over there to the IT people there and talk to them about this and this. And they didn't know that I was listening, but what they said was, but the other person said was, I don't dare to go over there to talk to them, to those people, right? And this is what we're facing, right? There is this divide that doesn't have to be a kitchen, but it can feel like this massive divide that you cannot bridge, you can't cross it. And this is now where you are saying that we can have citizen developers sort of translate between the two. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's very, very interesting. So okay. So what about that collaboration then with IT? I mean, if you're building something simple with just an Excel spreadsheet and stuff, then, well, I guess then it's easy. In a sense, it can still be complex, but it's not really a big, heavy hitting data store somewhere that you need to access with some weird way. You need to talk and build between the IT of the house and the Power Platform. So how can how can these people collaborate? How can IT support citizen developers with, well, whatever it is that they have? How does that work?
Mhm, mhm. While citizen developers are a key part of the Power Platform's success, of course, IT plays a critical role in making sure their work is scalable, secure, and aligned with the organization's overall goals. It's really about collaboration, as we said before.
Mhm.
One way IT supports this is by setting guardrails. For example, IT can define policies to ensure that solutions meet compliance requirements, data
Mhm.
is kept secure, and there's a level of standardization across the organization. Another important role of IT is providing training and guidance. Many citizen developers are new to tools like Power Apps or Power Automate, so IT can step in to offer best practices and show them how to use the platform effectively.
Mhm.
This helps foster responsible innovation and ensures that the solutions being built are high quality. Finally, IT is crucial when it comes to scaling solutions. Apps and automations created by citizen developers often start small, solving a specific problem for a team or department. IT can help take these solutions to the next level, making them more robust, integrating them with other systems, and deploying them organization wide if needed.
Mhm.
So this partnership between IT and business users isn't just a nice to have, it's the foundation for leveraging the Power Platform in a way that's both innovative and sustainable. When IT and business teams collaborate, everyone wins.
That's absolutely true. That's definitely true, and I appreciate that, how you identify that it may start small and solve a specific problem, and it works maybe for a long time. At some point, maybe it needs to just become much larger. I don't know how many times over my across my career I have seen that. We have this small tool that we just built for the office, no problem, and then some months later, some manager comes along, that awesome tool that we have, let's ship that to the customer, and that's a whole other thing, right?
Yeah.
It happens all the time. So I'm glad that you identified that, because that's exactly what I have seen myself. All right, brilliant. So let's, before we round off, let's spend a few minutes talking about, maybe if you have some practical advice on how do I get started with Power Platform if we haven't done any. Maybe I'm there in a company, and I know there's this thing that I could fix if only I had the tools to build it. So how do I adopt? How do you encourage people to adopt these, like, low code or no code tools within an organization? How do you do this?
Mhm. First and foremost, Microsoft Learn is the best starting point. Yeah.
Microsoft loves when we say Microsoft Learn. It's learn.microsoft.com. Ta-da.
Yeah, I was an ambassador before, so
Yeah, exactly. So that's important. All right,
yeah.
brilliant. So Learn
Uh,
is a starting point.
yeah, it's the best resource for anyone interested in Microsoft technologies,
Hmm.
whether you are a complete beginner or looking to deepen your expertise.
Yeah.
Next, I said it before, but start small. Pick a simple, repetitive task in your daily work, something that could be automated or made more efficient. For
Mm.
example, you might automate an approval process with Power Automate or build a small app with Power Apps to
Mhm.
track team updates. Starting with a manageable project allows you to explore the platform's capabilities without feeling overwhelmed. Another
Yeah.
tip, collaborate with IT early on. They can guide you on how to align your solutions with organizational standards and can also help you understand how to integrate your solutions with existing systems, making them more impactful. Finally, don't forget to connect with the Power Platform community. There's a vibrant network for users out there sharing tips, successful stories, and advice. And you will find forums, blogs, local user groups, and events that can inspire you and help you grow your skills even faster.
Well, and if you're really lucky, then you'll have Maria-Anastasia as your presenter somewhere at some community meetup somewhere. That might happen. All right, I love those tips because I as well, you're the same as me there. I absolutely love community, and it's the most important way, in my own opinion, to learn, is to learn together with other like-minded, passionate people. That's the most important.
Yeah.
Well, I want to really, really thank you deeply for being on the Cloud Show today. It's been inspiring and it's been really, really useful. But we're at the end of the show. So thank you so much, Maria-Anastasia, for being on the Cloud Show. And
you very
audience, we'll see you guys next time on the Cloud Show. Bye-bye.